Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to Stellaris and, of course, to the Blood Moon Coven, where in this episode, the very first thing we're going to do is change the name Wang Tong, the world here, to Zachary, which is the colony ship I believe we sent to colonize this planet. Now we're going to just let them continue to build up as necessary. We have got an awful lot of money. We need an awful lot of minerals, for we are once again at war. This time a war that we didn't specifically request, and that is a tad bit of a problem, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, I would like to know, Seleucus Secundus, what is your mineral output? Is it very high? 10 minerals to the Empire, 20. I don't really want to give you up, I'll be honest. How about Pinpoint? And, well, Zachary is actually just going to be a drain at the moment. These planets are not providing an awful lot, but they are large planets. I don't necessarily want to give them up. I think we're just going to have to run at a loss, though. Yeah, we're losing 10% of our monthly influence. We're losing 10% of our credits. We're still gaining an enormous amount. That is fine. Okay, we are at war. This time it is the Feral Sovereignty who are the aggressors. This war is happening on their terms. That is bad news bears for us. However, we may be able to seek some aid. Let's have a quick look through here, see how people are doing. We have the hegemony of Posse Ganaklak, mutual rivals, slavery policy, embassies, xenophobia, spiritualist, blah blah blah. We've got the Hathcom Combine. We have the Izarian Kingdom. Now, they're all on relatively good terms. It would have been great if we could have looked to try and get ourselves some sort of alliance early on. Alas, we did not do this. So, our diplomatic options are limited. We cannot ask to be in an alliance. We must be in peace at the time of that happening. So, how about we ask for a trade? What is there a way that I can trade ships? I would love it if they could just give me some assistance in the form of a fleet. No, alas, there is not. Very well. Would they be willing to give me minerals? Now, let's see if they will accept credits. Probably not going to be interested, are they? No, dread. Star charts? Okay, they're willing to trade star charts. For, let's see, how much can we get out of you? Let's get exactly the best we can. I don't mind giving you a star chart for 152 minerals. Sure. Yes, confirm. Next up, we are going to go to the Hathcom Combine. Hopefully, you'll want money. I am really hoping that you're going to want money. Let's see. Minerals, can you actually afford to give any? You can. Do you want money? You do. This is fantastic. How many minerals would you be willing to trade? Oh, you've got a lot of minerals to trade. This is good times. I've got a lot of money to trade. Well, kind of. Not quite that much, but... let's go all the way. Well, no, let's not go all the way. We'll trade 1,180. Let's try and find that sweet spot. Actually, would you also be willing to take star charts? Ooh, you would! I approve! What else would you give me? There we go, 1,049 minerals. That is not too bad. Okay, confirm. And last but certainly not least, let's see if you're willing to trade minerals in exchange for star charts, because it's really all I can give you. How much is this worth? You don't have the minerals to trade. Fair enough. I'm alright with that. Let's allow time to pass briefly. There we go. Minerals are coming in. They have accepted our offer. That is grand. Anyone else? Are we going to get more? I really hope so. System surveyed. Did they go for the deal? Did you go for a deal? I'm not at all certain. We'll give it a little bit more time because, you know, the time has got to pass. Now, colony has been established. Oh, there we go. So this is set up. I wonder. It would seem so. Right, we've got subspace sensors. Survey speed +5, subspace sensors. We've now got slightly greater range. What are we going to research next? We've got a couple of options. Now, I've been told that the cloud lightning conduits is a really good research chain. There's also shields. There's also the UV laser, which is, you know, a potent laser. It bypasses 50% of the armor. We could increase our shields significantly. Or we could look at the interlink support systems, barrier, point defense. Updated prediction algorithms, improved tracking and point defense accuracy. That might definitely be good for us. Also, just flat out increasing the shield hit points of every type of shield we've currently got. Now, that is very interesting. This fires quickly. It does plus 100% shield damage, range of 20, 30, 40. Okay. Those are subs that are interesting, but I'm actually going to go for the global shield increase. That one has more interest for me. Unfortunately, it's going to be way too long for us to get that set up, and they're also going to be super busy looking over debris. But we've got some minerals, so let's go to Aavak Prime, which is currently building a few things, building a couple of corvettes. Let's actually go to Aavak and check you out. How are things going down here? We've got an enemy construction ship here. What the dickens? Okay, well, we'll have some fleets being launched shortly. That does worry me, though. Oh, it might be leaving. I really hope you are. Please be gone and don't have a massive fleet coming in to ruin my face. How is my defensive base going? It's going to be a while. That is quite a worry. Okay. Well, given the situation then, let's go over to... Yeah, Isarik. Let's get some corvettes being made. I'll take a Faye and a Sebastian. Actually, we'll have the Sebastian built at Midna. There we are. We'll get these built a little bit faster by using multiple shipyards to do the work. Now, how are our fleets doing? Prime Swarm. You're just sat there not doing much. That is not good. But that's fine. There's nothing here too much for you to do in that location. We have several... There's probably going to have a space station there. Okay. I would very much like you to jump around smashing their money and their minerals if you can. We haven't really seen these locations, but sure. Head out there. Where is the Carrion Swarm right now? They're on their way in. Okay. We are just going to have to hope very hard. There we go. We've got an army recruited. Well done. We've also got a fleet there. Now, while all of this is going on, we are going to go ahead and upgrade our destroyers if we have to. Oh, actually, they've already been upgraded. Never mind. Never mind, I'm talking nonsense. We're good. I wish there was a way to upgrade these, though. I really do. It's quite the shame that there isn't. I think the Toast Ferry is going to be a very big part of what we're about to do. The cruisers, we definitely need an upgrade on, though. So let's have a look at that. We're good there. As much as I like the energy siphons, I mean, they've got great range at small, which is their primary advantage. I don't know, 2.36. I think we're going to go with some sentinel point defense. So let's have there and there. I want to be able to take out any incoming fire as fast as possible. Generally speaking, this is fine. We are going to rename this cruiser completely and keep this class name from now on. It honestly does bug me a little bit that I can't have the mark, because that is something I really like. I love renaming ships in 4X games. in some games like Space Empires, when I've played multiplayer games, I put a little bit more effort into things, especially with like Space Empires, which is a turn-based strategy game, and it was played by email almost. So I had a lot of time to take one turn. So I put extra effort into it. So I'd be naming my ships. Each one would have like designations. It wouldn't just be the Enterprise, for example. It would actually have a star date and various designations, the Enterprise 2023 D or whatever. Obviously that's like an amalgamation of a Star Trek reference and just made up numbers, but that's the sort of thing that I'd put in there. I actually go to quite significant lengths to make the ships stand out and almost have a history. We want quantum missiles, please. Yeah, the medium there is great. If we had this on a medium, though, that's a range of 30 versus a range of 36. 5.27. But this goes through 100 armor penetration. Is 80% accurate? No, I actually really like that. I really, really like that. What kind of range do these have? That's 30. Okay. That's 20. I actually think they should be split around the other way, because that keeps the ranges relatively similar. This still has a damage output of 2.63. This has 4.79, which is quite nice. Point defense would be grand. Really would be grand, but we're going to roll with this instead. I do need to upgrade this, but we're probably not going to have enough power at that point, so I'm afraid we're going to have to go with that. Just to power this weapon. Let's get this one updated as well then. Now it's going to be a while before we can build these, but we may as well get them made now. There we go. And the Siri. Now Siri, we want a medium here. Oh, actually, I am wondering. Maybe we should just go all in with a quantum missile. It's the most powerful missile I have. And then something for dealing with armor, perhaps. Well, that is actually quite nice. No, we'll have the plasma accelerator there. Okay, how much is that going to put us in the negatives on power? There we go, that's not too bad. It's low shield though, but we'll have to just hope that it's going to be able to keep on the move and stay okay. It's got a reasonable evasion for a destroyer, to be perfectly honest. Right, there we go. So the Siri has been upgraded as well. Let's go back through our original designs here, because we've got a new missile that we can put in there. Definitely want to upgrade that. Unfortunately, it's getting to the point where we just flat out do not have the energy to run this thing anymore. So what I'm going to do instead, so rather than put any sort of any energy consuming item there, we'll just put some armor. There's a 6% damage mitigation, 50 shield, but it's got a 50% chance to evade something that's shot at it, which is honestly not insubstantial. There's the Fae as well. Fae is doing fine though, we don't need to mess with that design. I think everything else is good. Yes. 013, you need an update. Let's make sure that if we build any of these, that they are actually what we want. Since they can't easily be updated after the fact from what I've seen. Okay. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead. Do you need to update? No, you don't. Good. Right. Let's allow time to pass. Sorry about the amount of time that took to update everything there. But since we're here anyway, let's go ahead and rename this. We've got the Baraka. No. This Corvette shall be known. We'll pause that for a moment. There we go. The Baraka shall be known as some clown. There you go. Right. Ooh, hostile fleet in this is a 4K fleet. Don't want to mess with you, I'll be honest. I would much prefer to mess with someone else. Like, for example, you. Yeah, I'd much prefer to mess with you. If you're up here, I want to be down there, basically. At army recruitment, that would be the first fleet currently. And all the way down here, we have... finish the surface queue, fair enough. We have analyzed more data. Ripper cannons, shields, space torpedoes, ceramo-metal materials, physics. Now, if they're fielding torpedoes, it becomes incredibly important for us to have point defense. Like, stupid important for us to have point defense. Because torpedoes are really no joke. I believe they actually mitigate quite... I think they might even be able to go through shields, which is primarily how we protect our fleets. So, this calls for a new ship. A new type of ship. We're going to make this ship... you know what? Sure. We're going to go all in with the point defense on this one. This ship is just going to be here to protect. That is its sole job. On the plus side, that does mean we've got a fair old chunk of power. So we'll have it with 2 of those shields. So we've got 100 shield points. This ship shall be the Drakenscan. I'm not sure if that's the way I'm meant to pronounce that. Drake would usually be a word, but Draken I've seen before, and Scan, it could be, or I could have typoed that. Do let me know in the comments, and I'll update the list accordingly if I need to. But this is going to be a pure defensive corvette, and on that note, we are going to build one of them. Let's get one of those into the queue there. Thank you very much. Now, I am noticing that we have not received... notification back from you regarding our trade. So let's, maybe I cancelled it accidentally. Let's go ahead and try this again, shall we? We want about 1,000, and I am willing to spend an awful lot of money on trying to get that. Let's go all the way up to there. Can we get enough? We might be able to. We might just be able to. There we go. And there we are. I'm willing to make that trade for 1,000 minerals. Let's be fair. That would be fantastic for us. That would really, really help. I'll send that out. Okay, we've received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Heathian Galactic Nation. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire who we are in contact with. Greetings from the Heathian Galactic Nation. We are a peaceful nation, justly ruled by our beloved High King, Tarush. Whatever grievances might arise between our people in the future, we hope they can be settled through dialogue rather than violence. Our sacred arms shall not waver, heathens. I do wonder sometimes. It's quite funny being so xenophobic. It's pretty much the polar opposite of how I would normally play. Right, you are bailing. You do not want to be here, which is fine. We don't want you to be here. Well, that's 15 destroyers, 28 corvettes. That is much more firepower than we could possibly hope to bring in here. Now, what have you got? That is something that I want to hit. As are these. But I don't want to get caught in a fight for too long. So get over there, please. Yes, go. Go quickly. Right. Second fleet. You should be joining the first fleet. Thank you. Pop you down there. We've got the Akula. No. The Akula shall be... Goddess Erin. There we go. And we should have... No, that's all we've got at the moment. There we go. We've got 2 more ships. I'm going to stop naming them now because I've got enough. We're getting enough now that naming them all the time is going to get a little bit tedious, I feel. We do want... Oh, they haven't gone for it again, it seems. That's quite disappointing. It's very disappointing. I really do desperately need that trade. Is it just that I can't store it? No, I can store it. I have no idea. I'm going to give it a little longer. We're going to actually speed up time to fast and see how that plays out. Right, Carrion Swarm. Where are we? And what have we got to smash? We've got a warp gate to smash. Very high priority target, that one. Have you got any warp signatures in this? Oh, you do.
Hostile fleet.
Death is coming. Death is coming for us, I fear. Prime Swarm, I don't want you to be here then. I would like you to disengage from that and move somewhere else. Just keep on the move. Keep them guessing as to where we're going to end up. We could head there. It's only got a 2, so it's probably going to be a fairly quiet little planet, that one. Sure. Right, well, I would like Midna to make me something new. I would like a Drakenscan class. If we can neutralize a reasonable chunk of their firepower in the form of like taking their torpedoes out of the equation, it gives us a massive advantage. A massive advantage. Where's the hostile fleet? Please don't be somewhere really important to me.
Station
Oh,
under attack.
really? Oh dear. Oh, right, never mind. We should be good. Well, that was nice and easy. They actually jumped in, my station just annihilated them. I like it. Right, I should have some science vessels that aren't doing anything at the moment. Oh, no, I do not. Okay, fair enough. Where are my ships? They're currently just docked around. We're, as quickly as we can, gathering everything here. But that is fantastic. We have finished our station. Now, if anything attacks Aavak, it is going to have to fight through all of that, which is going to be grand. Now, what about you? I'm not too worried about you. How are we doing down there? You've wiped that out. Okay, hostile fleet inbound. Go ahead, just wipe it out, please. And then we'll jump. Here they come. Finish off the warp gate and then bail. Like now. Good. You now need to be gone. Right, we might need to initiate an emergency jump because they're a little bit too close. But we needed to get rid of that. We will initiate an emergency jump the moment they engage with us. But I would like you to try and jump back down there. Where's the Prime Swarm at the moment? The Prime Swarm can move in and attack. Second fleet. Let's merge these. There we go. We should have a couple of others fleets here as well. Let's get third fleet and the fourth fleet up here as well. Let's get rid of you two. There we go. Slowly starting to put things back together. Now you really don't need to be here, so I'd like you to go... where could we develop anything? There isn't actually anywhere for us to continue developing, which is a little bit of a shame. Oh no, actually we've got somewhere over here now that we can develop. Sure. Go and build a mining station there, please. That would be grand. I may need to go and build an outpost over there. In fact, I really do need an outpost over there, so let's move there and find out what we can find out. Alright, that is not too bad, but I am quite worried about the Carrion Swarm, so we're going to watch this one play out. Hopefully Carrion Swarm can get out there. Oh, they've decided that... Oh no, too late. You almost get out. 9 days, really. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And we lost the Corvette. Damn it! We almost got out of there, but they decided to be bloodthirsty. I can't blame them, really. I've got to be honest. Right, we've analyzed UV lasers, space torpedoes, shields, physics research, okay. And this one, Ripper cannons, shields, very well. Construction completed. Midna, let's get you out there. Now, it doesn't add much to the fleet, but it does in a way. What we want then, at this point... is Aavak shouldn't be doing too much, so go ahead. It's going to be a little while. I really want a Siri destroyer. Not a Siri destroyer, you understand, but a Siri class destroyer. We are currently doing more research. That is good. Construction ship has reached this destination. Go ahead and enter orbit around Nate Powless, please. And just sit there for now. I don't want to be paying for you if I don't have to be. Right, we're going to try and talk with the hegemony of Posse Gangclack. Again, we need more minerals. Do you have any more minerals to trade? Let's see. How far will you go? Well, it all depends on your star charts, actually. No, you don't need them. Yeah. I don't think you're going to care about that one. I really can't give you anything. Maybe civilian ships. No. I just doubt that you care. No. I have got nothing that I can offer you. What might be useful is a research agreement. Gives the other party 25% research cost for technologies that the Blood Moon Coven have already researched for the duration of the trade deal. Okay, that will actually buy us a couple of minerals. I'm willing to do that for 10 years. Let's go down a little bit. Come on, where is the sweet spot? How much would they... Yeah, they'd never give us one. But sure, I suspect they're actually a little bit further along than us. Applicable unresearched tech... Wow, actually, no. We've got 7... okay. 7 physics, 6 social, and 8 engineering. And what do they have? Oh, they've got a lot more than us. No. No, I don't think that is necessarily the best deal for us right now. Okay, we'll try perhaps you. Let's see what you might be able to offer us. Do you have any minerals for trade? You do. Would you accept credits? You want a non-aggression? No. Would you accept star charts? You will, but not for much. That's fine. I'll take what you'll give. Let's pull this down a little bit. There we go. Confirm. And we'll try for a much less aggressive deal this time. Let's go for something like 500 instead. There we go. And we'll try to give them something like 2. There we go. So 700 for 500. That might work. You never know. We might see something come from that. But that's going to be the end of this episode. We are once again at war. And the war isn't going so terribly bad. We definitely need to get you back to Aavak, I think. Head back to Aavak, rearm, and upgrade your forces. The first fleet, you're fine. The Prime Swarm is still on its way to attack. We need to get the Carrion Swarm upgraded and then back out there fighting. We may... Do I have any leader slots? I don't think I do. It's a tragic lack of leadership. I wish I had another admiral because I could have a third fleet just harassing them. Because currently, the first fleet is almost as powerful as the Carrion Swarm. It is more powerful than the Prime Swarm, which is kind of frightening. But that's going to be it from me. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As always, I warmly welcome any feedback you may have to offer, and I look forward to your company in the next episode. But until then, do take care, everyone.